I think the hardest shot in the world is like no wind and the pin in the middle of the green. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. Hi, I'm Shane Lowry, and this season on the DP World Tour, I'm third in strokes gained approach.
I'm Matt Fitzpatrick, and I'm leading the stats for strokes gained around the green.
Today we're teaming up to see what we can learn from each other, starting here from 130 yards.
Then putting our skills around the green to the test.
Let's go. This is actually a lovely number for me though, I like this.
That's so good.
Between 125 and 130, I like it. There's basically no wind, and this is a perfect little holdy pitching wedge for me.
Full?
No.
But it's smooth, yeah.
Yeah. I hit this like 142, so I'll be taking a bit off it, and I kind of pulled a bit, but
It's more than fine.
bit past it. I think the one thing people at home might think that when a pro gets a wedge in his hand that they hit it close all the time. But I think like tour average from 100 yards is 18 feet or so.
Yeah.
Which is not like
6
ridiculously
yards.
close. Like from 100 yards, you don't need to be hitting it stiff all the time. You just need to be giving yourself chances. So I think that's the one thing I've learned over the years. Let me hit one more.
There it is.
That's the one I like. Yeah.
Beautiful distance.
Pin high.
So if you got 130 yards, what would your expectations be here, Shane?
I think depending on where the flag is, obviously it's in the middle of the green here. You're trying to hit it obviously pretty close, but once you're inside like 15 feet, it's a really good shot, and you're giving yourself chances. Actually, my first caddy used to like beat it into me that pin high was always really good. No matter like, you know, as long as your pin high and your distance control is good, you're always going to have chances. So
Totally.
that's what I try and work on. I'm trying to be like, you're trying not to be too aggressive, but you want to hit it obviously pretty close as well. Got to the left.
And obviously that's a centre pin, but if it moves to the left or to the right there, should be pretty obvious you're aiming away from the pin probably a bit more.
Yeah,
right?
I think well on tour we play a lot of camera tower golf, don't we?
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
There's always a camera tower in the middle of the green. You're always trying to hit it there, especially when you get, you know, longer clubs in. You know, I tend to be more comfortable with a fade. So if the pin's on the left, I normally try and fade it off
the pin.
away from it.
Yeah.
And then if the pin's on the right, that's when I'm kind of licking my chops, where I feel like I can fade it onto the flag.
Yeah.
I think Scotty Scheffler is the best in the world, and like he doesn't hit it stiff all the time, but he's very, very sensible about where he hits it.
Yeah.
And what he does. So
Yeah.
a little bit lower there. That's the best shot I've hit. There we go.
There you go.
And then if the pin's at the front, obviously you're just trying to hit a little bit more spin, and maybe I'll try and go a bit higher with a bit more cut on it.
Yeah.
To get it coming down
And
soft.
again, pitch it past and try and spin it back, right?
Kind of go. Two best shots I've hit.
Look at this. This is a clinic, literally.
There we go. I'm actually better when I do that, when I try and hit different shots. I think the hardest shot in the world is like no wind and the pin in the middle of the green. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. So I'd normally miss the green from here.
And then chip it in.
Chip it in, yeah.
First shot he's been there. No.
Learned a lot from Shane.
And how does it help when you're in the fairway and you've got a shot that's very similar to your playing partner? How beneficial to have that?
Yeah. It helps if they hit a good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think it really helps, yeah. In my opinion, I think it's nice sometimes to see the flight they maybe put on it.
Yeah. Especially when there's a bit of wind around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, you know, think back to one of the mines at Wentworth this year, 14 up the hill, the par 3. It was playing downwind all week, and someone hit it quite low before me, and then the wind took it and knocked it down out of the sky, and it came up short. So then all of a sudden you might go, okay, well, we'll take one club more and hit it higher, or take one club less and hit it harder to get more airtime. So I think it's really beneficial to see shots before you go sometimes. I think it gives you more of a
especially
feel.
when you know the player's game.
Precise. If you play with a lot with guys, then that's definitely I would say it's definitely a thing.
Fitzy's just dialed in now.
I'm just copying Shane now,
Yeah.
so.
If you both had to choose the best shot you've hit from this distance, what would it be?
Well, how far was it? How far was it on 18? Yeah.
I think at 118 or 123 or something.
Near enough.
Near enough, yeah. That was pretty good. It's easy knowing you can do it when you're shaking as well. Was that the most nervous I've been ever? Yeah, yeah, it was, yeah. Confidence comes from preparation, and I knew I had prepared really well for that tournament and thought a lot about it throughout the year, about what I wanted to achieve that week. And I think you just go back and you know, just dig deep into the locker you have, you know, in your head, and I had full confidence in myself that I was going to do it as well, you know. So I was also very aware of what was going on, and I was mentally in a great place at that stage. So even though I was very nervous, I was ready for it as well, so yeah.
To have that confidence in your teammates is huge, and I feel like because of we all played in 2023, I think knowing the capabilities of the guys, you had that full confidence in them. It didn't matter when they were playing, what they were doing, what situation they were in. You always felt that they, you know, had a great chance of winning. So, yeah, I would say had full faith in everyone that week.
Did you always try and fade this, Fitz?
Yeah, I always like to see fade with my irons.
Yeah.
And even with woods nowadays, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Just feel
more control.
More control, yeah. Just softer, isn't it?
So we're in the rough now, and obviously you can get different types of lies, and there's some different lies here, but this one's like a little flyer lie. So I've changed club, 130 to the pin. You obviously need to pitch this like a few yards short of the pin. Pitching 124, so for me is probably like a 120 shot, and just kind of, you know, it's a bit of, not luck, but there's a bit of, you know, a little bit of luck involved, but it's just all about kind of, the thing about it is try not to be too precise, so just picking a few numbers that just makes you comfortable, and then committing to the shot you have.
The shot, yeah. Jumpy?
Jumpy, but pitching short.
Yeah.
Yeah, release a bit.
Perfect.
That was pretty good. And then there's other times like where you get like a thicker lie, then say put it in there. So like that's going to come out, well, in my opinion, that's going to come out dead. So I'd have to hit it just a bit harder. I'd use the same club. I've gone back down to my gap wedge from the rough. But this could pitch like just short of the green or just on it, and then release back there. That's short.
A lot of release there, isn't there?
Yeah. So yeah, it's just, I think when you're in the rough, it's all about reading the lie, and we talk about that a lot when you're around the short game, around wherever you are. You just need to read the lie well, and you know that comes from years of playing and practice. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like obviously type of grass is a huge factor. You're less likely to get a flyer in England, aren't you, or
yeah.
Ireland probably than you are in Abu Dhabi or
yeah, you
Asia.
go play at Wentworth, and you know you don't get many flyers from the rough there.
Yeah, no, not at all. You might get a bit of links golf maybe if it's really burnt out, but for the most part it's normally the Bermuda type grass and
Florida or over here. Or,
yeah, big time. Feels jumpy. It's interesting. It feels on the course yesterday. It was the same thing. Feels like it's going to jump, and it kind of doesn't really do it.
There you go. Shot. It's nice turf, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. With chipping, the reason I went to the grip that I have, which is left hand below right, was mainly because of shots like this. I was struggling from strokes gain standpoint. My strike was inconsistent with my normal grip, and the thing that I love about this is everything stays in pretty much a straight line from my left arm into the grip, into the club. And I just feel like I can kind of move my shoulders, and it stays, in a way it feels like a putt, because everything is so sort of restricted and straightforward. So I felt like this gave me a much more consistent strike and more of a straightforward shot to hit on shots like this, really. So it's just pretty bog standard. Even if you chunk it a little, duff and release. But it just gave me that much more consistency.
There you go. Stop it.
Did you get that?
Can't hear it with the plane.
Yeah, redo.
When you get here, like, what are you looking at here? Are you looking at, because obviously there's like a little slope. There's obviously a slope up to the green, then there's a little slope at the start. Are you trying to pick a landing spot, or are you just...
Yeah, I would say I'm trying to pick a landing spot here. I think, obviously, like you say, the shot here it's like flat on top and kind of a bit of a bank short there. Practicing the different shots when you're at home and spending time, you kind of begin to learn how much spin you can generate and how much control, how much release you're going to get. So for me on this one, it'd be kind of, there's like a little spot just on the first bit of the flat there, and it's just trying to kind of land it on that. And that was very short, and that's why it's short. But it's about having that consistency, you know, at least you then know what to expect on the shot that's coming, and that's what's most important in chipping.
I'll hit a couple then. Do you want me to try one?
Yeah, come on, give it.
But you don't overlap, Fitz.
I overlap.
You overlap with your right hand over?
Yeah, I overlap with my right hand over, yeah.
Ah, here. Oh my God, here, I could try one.
Just no wrist, just gotta be no wrist. Oh, look at that.
How good was that strike?
Beautiful.
Oh my God, that was nice. Because I have tried it. I've seen Fitzy, like, you know, you see him on the range or on the chipping green, and I look at it, and then I like try one myself. And like...
Yeah, you'll be all right not doing that. Don't worry.
Could be a winter project for me. My favorite part of the game to practice. It doesn't feel like practice. I just go and I do it and I enjoy it. And like Matt said, you know what you're going to do from practice. It comes from time spent, and like, you know, all us pro golfers on tour, we all spend a lot of time doing it. So I would say to any amateurs who want to get better at it, they just have to put time into it. And I know people don't have that much time, but that's what it takes. Like, we do it every day. We actually practice at the same places down in Florida. Every time I go there, Fitzy's there. So it's like, you know, what people don't see is the work pros put in outside of tournaments. You know, when we get to tournaments, we're just here to play golf, and we put all our work in on off weeks. So yeah, it's something I love doing. We've got a short game area at the place we practice at is just like one of the best in the world. So it's nice to have it. This shot actually I would like see is, I wouldn't not struggle with it, but the landing spot I would always...
It's very awkward.
It's awkward because I would see...
You worry that you hit it too close if you fly it on the top there.
Yeah, if I fly it on top, I feel like it's going to go release past, and if I fly it...
What club is that? Is that 60?
This is 60, yeah. So I would almost feel like I need to nearly back foot this into that slope.
Into the slope, yeah.
And I'd kind of do that.
And then, yeah.
That's the way I'd play it in the tournament.
Yeah. I mean, I'll start off with the plug lie because I threw it and it plugged straight away. The conception that I was told growing up was like you have to close the club face in a plug lie and get down on it and it, you know, pops out, but that's no good if you need some height, and obviously this is a shallow bunker, but what I was taught once I kind of got on tour was you need to get the handle much lower and use the heel to kind of cut into the sand a little bit more in order to get it out. So you can get steep as you want, and you have to have a lot of speed.
Yeah.
And you
That's exactly the way I was.
Duff and run it out.
Yeah. It was the exact same as that. When I was younger, you were told to shut the face, and then...
It was always that way, yeah.
And now I feel like that low hand, and almost feel like you're chopping the heel into the back of the ball.
Yeah, totally.
You kind of get the heel in, and hopefully the club face
opens obviously closing it, you've got no control of the speed, so at least cutting it, you kind of feel like you do. And then normal grip, again, growing up, it was like aim left, open face, swing left, but that's not necessarily too helpful either, because you're going to start to cut across the ball and the ball's going to fall off the face and be short most of the time and not generate spin. So for me, again, it's kind of make sure you square, and then you can still feel a little bit out to in on the swing.
Oh, nice.
And then you can get the flight and the spin. So.
And do you practice this by drills, or do you use drills?
Yeah, combination. So I use some drills, but then even just like bog standard strike line, just hitting some warm-up shots where you're just trying to hit the line.
Yeah.
And seeing where you are relative. And obviously, if you're too far one way, you might need to adjust your setup or your sort of alignment or whatever it may be. I think it's really easy to start getting more and more open and then cutting across it, and then it brings the face in a bit more, doesn't it? It brings the shank in, should I say, a little bit more.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That
dreaded word.
Fit's on fire this morning.
But yeah, I'll let Shane hit some.
Go for a good lie first.
Yeah, I was going to say start there. Beautiful.
I'm a full believer in golf that like your setup is key.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Matt talked a little bit about that, where we were taught when we were younger to aim left and try and cut across it to get it up in the air. But as the years have gone on, everyone's taught more square to square and bunkers. But I think throughout the game, like I think I play pro-ams all the time. I think amateur setups that's where they go wrong at the start, and then it's really hard from there. So, for me, once I get my setup correct, and with my bunker shots, it'd be like ball's a bit forward, but weight's always on my left side, and I try and just kind of.
Yeah.
I think when you get in the bunker, you're probably just thinking up and down. Hit it close.
I think if you can give yourself gimmies, if you played a tournament all week and you didn't hit it outside of 5 foot, then that's like an unbelievable week of bunker play. That's the important thing for me. On a shot like this, it looks very easy, is not to leave it just 5 foot on the green. In a way, sometimes the easy ones are hard to do. They're almost harder than the hard ones. The hard ones force you into a shot, whereas here, you might want to kind of catch a bit more sand, release it there, or fly it all the way. So
I'd always be trying to release this one a bit more.
Yeah.
Almost like, even if you do that, like I got that a little bit too much sand, but see it kind of releases
at least
down
it gets
towards
there.
the hole.
Yeah. And I think you're right. Like particularly amateurs, to me, they're always so stiff. It's like there's no kind of flow in the swing or in the shot that they're hitting. And I think it comes with the setup. I think when you really stiffen the setup and wrong, then obviously that's where you're kind of going to be out of sorts straight away.
Right, 3 shots, 1 from the fairway, 1 from the rough, 1 from the bunker.
Perfect. All right, 3 shots, Shane. Bit aggressive.
No.
Right,
No.
we can go. Finished.
Oh my God.
Must have been the breakfast this morning. Oh. No.
1-0 Fitz.
All right, 1-0. Go on, you lead us off in the rough.
Oh, this could be over before the bunkers. Yeah.
Good news is for you, I have to do normal grip here.
Do you?
Yeah. I think it's too thick. It's too thick.
So what would happen if you did cross-handed there?
I think
just grab the club.
I just think it'll be too shallow, and then there won't be enough speed in it.
I was going to ask you. I should have asked you that. But how far do you cross-hand it from?
Yeah, about 30 yards from the fairway.
Well, if you have 31.
For 31, it's no. I mean, you know me, I'm a number person.
Yeah.
No, it's more feel. It depends on the pin and stuff, because obviously if
green's firm.
Back, yeah. So, sure, if it's at the front, I probably won't generate enough spin, to be honest. Nice.
Should have cross-handed.
Should have, yeah, I know.
1-1. He just wanted to make a game of it.
Got to make it interesting, haven't we?
1, 2 good lies then. You go first.
Oh,
Oh,
the old chunk and run.
it's almost so easy it's hard.
Oh, look at that.
Decent.
Measure tape. Well played, Shane. Amazing stuff. Incredible.
Thanks.
True leadership.
Hard luck.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.